We did it together with the community. Van also, West, White, Pamela, Wesson, Dread. It's really hard right now and it's continue even being even more harder the way things are. Change. I guess people just think if you're homeless that you have no say or your life is living like that. That's not what it is, but as we know, the economy's really, everything's changed, it's expensive, hard to live. Housing, rent is so high, people can't even afford to live, even if you have a job. So if you're homeless and trying to get on your feet, how hard is that going to be? Even more so, you know, and I just like to tell everybody just, you know, people don't like living like that. It's, you can say it's not really a choice because there's not really services for people. You know, our cities are working on it. People have got housed, but there's just so many homeless out here that there's not enough services. You know, we need more people to come to the communities and at least talk to people because everybody needs somebody to talk to. You know, giving a jacket or something, that's nice, but for real, people need somebody to talk to because it gets real lonely out there. There's a lot of people lose their families. When I was out there, my family wasn't too happy with me being out there, but I was trying to show them and myself I can do it and get back on my feet, you know. But I ended up out there homeless. I had my 2 chihuahuas, so they didn't let me stay at the shelter, so I got a tent. I started speaking for people, and I went to city council and said I was homeless, and my kids and friends, we just seen your mom on TV, and she said she's homeless, and all of a sudden I had them out there, Mom, what are you doing out here? I was like, trying to live, you know. But I think if we put our minds to things that we really want to make change, we can do it working together, you know. I hear all the time, homeless or you ain't got money, you're just supposed to accept what they give you, but it's not so. We're us as human beings, if we tell them what we need or work on getting it ourselves, it's more important because then that makes us appreciate it more. But by all means, nobody likes living in a tent. Nobody likes going to the restroom in a bucket. Having people look down at you and stuff because they say it costs nothing, but it does. Self-respect, dignity, the way people, I mean, it's not nice, it's not fun. You see people laughing at you and stuff. I had people throw food at us. Oh, you're hungry, here, throw it. I'm like, boy, they're really, to me, that's evil. You know, somebody said they're hungry, you're gonna throw them food like they're an animal. You know, we treat our pets nicer. You know, and I don't know when we became a town or a city or it's okay to treat people the way we do. I don't think it's right because somebody doesn't have a home that we're gonna look down on them. When I was homeless, nobody even believed I was homeless. Like, you can't be homeless. I'm like, what is a homeless person supposed to look like? You know, so I mean, homeless is not somebody that's all dirty or, you know, we just don't have a home. It just upsets me because we just had a sweep yesterday in Salinas, and I mean, I see them take so many people's property. When you see a grown person crying because they've lost their stuff again, it's sad. Because you know tonight's going to be really cold, and the city just came and picked up their tent, their blankets, all their survival tools that they need to be out there. And what does one do? I told the cop, so what is he going to do tonight? Well, he's just going to have to figure it out. Wow, you just took all his stuff and that's what you have to say? Aren't the police supposed to protect and serve our community? Right. Like, oh, I forgot, not the homeless community. You know, because that's what it feels like we're, you know, I always say it's a war on the board. You know, because we're the ones who are suffering out there. We get all nonprofit, sorry, but we just put more money in their hands, and people, some do get housed, but not as much as it should be. You know, and I think if they're saying they're going to do certain things, they should do it because that's what they get their money for. And people are dying on the streets, and we deserve better. You know, as human beings, we should want more for our fellow person. That you know. It's an honor to be given this award again, Zeph. Zeph and Bill Black at the time were at the learning center, the CSUB learning center, and they were doing a survey where everybody went to the restroom, asking where do you go to the restroom at? Because after hours, Dorothy's is closed, so there's no bathroom. So we'd go looking around here and there, see who would let us use it, but business owners didn't really want the homeless in there. So I'm like, so where do we go? They're like, get a bucket. I'm like, oh my God, we need to get a porta potty. There's no more way. When I had to first use it, I mean, I started crying. I'm like, I'm broken now, you know? Just, I never thought in my wildest dreams I would have ended up homeless, but I did. I mean, I had my 2 dogs and I was in the shelter. So what does one to do? So that's why I say, because a person's out there, it's not because they want to. Sometimes they have no choice, you know? And again, it's just like, the way things are right now, we say for other cities, we're like, God, it's so bad for them over there. How are they going through that? And how do they get through that? Or how do they live like that? Well, that's happening right here in our own backyards. You know, and we need to concentrate and think how we can help our neighbors instead of saying we don't want them here or anything. If we really think about it, I think we can fix the problem. I'm not saying overnight, but we could do a lot in the homeless with the homeless. If we, you know, invest the money on things that really need it, instead of saying sweeps, let's put people indoors, so this way you don't have to have all those sweeps. And if people have organized space, then you make rules, they have to throw the trash, so there's not all that garbage. But if people are someplace, you know there's gonna be trash, so why don't we provide trash cans? And if you don't want people to be using the restroom everywhere, where's the porta potties? We could invest in stuff like that instead of sweeps, because it's like $15,000 a sweep, and we were having one every week, so that's like $60,000, you know, a month to move people out of the way and to take their property. I don't think that's right. To me, that's a waste of taxpayer dollars, you know, because it's going to happen again next month and again the following month. So I mean, that money could be used to invest in housing, low-income housing and stuff, you know. I don't even know what more to say. I'm just thinking, throwing everything out real quick. But, you know, actually I was surprised too, because I'm used to going to places when they say, oh my God, there's Rita, Acosta, and West White. What are they going to complain about now? Here, and they never know. Oh, nice to meet you. I got nervous. Yeah, well, here they are again. West with his camera and me with my mouth, you know. So,